Night Has Come episode 5 picks up with Yoon Se-oh discovering a room full of computers. She realizes the students are being surveyed and starts looking around the room. She sees what looks like someone running behind her and follows the ghost. She finds herself on another floor where everything looks identical. It is almost like a Twilight Zone experience. She tries to text her friends, alerting them, but the message doesn't go through. After a while, she hears a phone ringing in one room and hurries to pick it up. Unfortunately, it is another trick. The door locks behind her, and she starts exploring. She finds a photo album of all the schools that have been to that center. She is shocked to see a picture of her class as well. How was this photo taken? The students never posed for it. In episode 1, the teacher asked them to wait for his return so they could take a class photo. Another strange thing is the students' faces can't be seen except one girl, but Yoon Se-oh doesn't recognize her. Yoon Se-oh quickly takes the picture with her and discovers a way out of the room through a wall opening. Joo-won and Na-hee get anxious as they wait for Yoon Se-oh to return. Yoon-won decides to check what is keeping their friend too long. Unfortunately, she finds nothing but a dead end. Meanwhile, the voting dilemma rages on as Woo-ram racks 7 votes and Kyung-joon has 6. Seeing as he is on the verge of being killed, Kyung-joon takes desperate measures. So-mi, Joon-hee, and Woo-ram try to convince Jisoo and Yoo-jun to vote for Kyung-joon. Jisoo refuses to be pressured to vote and asks for more time to think. Woo-ram gets furious, and Joon-hee follows him outside. He asks Woo-ram to wait in his room as they figure things out. So-mi remains behind to talk to Jisoo and her boyfriend, but her efforts prove futile. Jisoo even alleges that So-mi might be a mafia herself. Back to Yoon-won, he convinces Mina to help him get to Woo-ram. Yoon-won actually implies that he and Mina have worked together before. Once Mina tricks Woo-ram into leaving his room and meeting Yoon-won alone, the bullies gang up on him. They tie him to a chair in the studio and torture him until he agrees to announce that he is the mafia. All this time, Mina stays with Jisoo and Yoo-jun to stall for time and make sure they vote for Woo-ram. After failing with Jisoo and Yoo-jun, Joon-hee and So-mi move to find Woo-ram. They are surprised to find his room empty and start looking for him everywhere. At the same time, Joo-won returns to Na-hee and says she couldn't find Yoon Se-oh. They are about to leave when Yoon Se-oh makes it back, too. She shares what she's found, but Joo-won seems doubtful until Yoon Se-oh shows them the photo she took. Yoon Se-oh believes the strange girl in the picture is a ghost. As they talk, Joon-hee interrupts to ask if they have seen Woo-ram. They decide to help him search and are shaken to hear him announce through the speaker that he is a mafia. They hurry to save him, but it is too late. The announcement is the last straw, and Jisoo and Yoo-jun vote for Woo-ram. Joon-hee uses an axe to break down the door and rescue Woo-ram. As they walk out, the students get a message informing them that voting has ended. Woo-ram sees he got the most votes and decides to attack Kyung-joon and kill him. He insists he won't die alone and grabs the axe. He is about to send Kyung-joon to his maker when he is officially announced as the next to be executed. He loses himself and uses the axe to split his skull into 2. After he dies, the announcer reveals that Woo-ram was indeed a mafia. In a flashback, we see him killing Joo-hyung. Yoon Se-oh is overwhelmed by the betrayal and falls to her knees. Meanwhile, Kyung-joon couldn't be more pleased with himself. The students start rushing to hide before the night is announced. Joon-hee and Joo-won drag Yoon Se-oh to safety and lock the door behind them. The Night Has Come tune starts playing, and the students fall asleep immediately. The episode review. Did anyone else notice how So-mi stalled before running to safety? What is her deal? She has been suspicious since she pushed that boy over the line. It is highly likely she is a mafia, too. However, the question remains, who else is part of the mafia, and who will they kill next? Secondly, UNSEO is either personally connected to the creator of the Mafia games or a part of the game. Why is she the only one who can see this ghost, and why does she keep finding secret rooms that no one else sees? Is she hallucinating? Is the game's creator gaslighting her and everyone else into thinking she is going crazy? We still don't know the motive for creating this game. We also have no clue if the previous students from the other school played this game, too. Did they all die? Lastly, what happened to the teacher? Why didn't he return? We are nearly halfway through this series and have so many questions and no answers. The only thing we know for certain is that this is the stuff of our nightmares.